Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me in this disaster race. So far it's been a disaster anyway. I've gone from P2 to P15. Obviously I've pitted, but my rear tyres just fell apart in the first part. If you haven't seen the first part, it will be in the description. And yeah, I completely lost my rear tyres basically, so I was driving on ice. Formula 1 on ice. Well, it certainly was that way for a few laps, until I managed to pit, which I did, and then I'm down into P16, and we're here. So I am behind Truly now, and it's become, rather like Monaco, a race of recovery. A race of... if you haven't seen Monaco, that was the previous race to this, hence Monaco being the 6th race of the season, this being the 7th race of the season, as we follow my career. If you haven't seen Monaco, it won't be in the description, just find it somewhere. It'll probably be in recent... whatever videos, but I go down the outside of Truly, and that puts me in 15th, so isn't that lovely on my nice compound. And remember, from P1 I was on lean mix 1, which means little fuel use, so you can pump the gas in the last half of the race. So I can, remember, I will be in a few laps. I was on mix 1 for about 6 or 7 laps, so I will be, yeah, there we go, I'm putting it on to mix 3 now until the end of the race. Now the guns are blazing, I'm recovering this, I'm not going to finish without the points. So we're right up behind Barrichello already. I can hit the gas early because my rear tyres are not dust, which they were. And I've said that about 6 times now. But Barrichello, the Brazilian, looking quite feisty. I'm looking to get past him and his Williams as I go charging down the outside. And have I done him round the outside? I don't know. No, I haven't. He's managed to hold it together. And I'm now trying to get... can't decide which way to go. Decide on the inside, and now I'm going down his inside, and I've taken him. That was a bit... he was a bit feisty there, wasn't he? He wasn't just giving me that, as we are on lap 8 now. Well, 14, P12, so we're gaining positions slowly. I think P7, P8 is probably the most likely achievable. I have no idea where Sutil is, my teammate. But I have beaten him on every race so far this season, so if I lose to him, because he did qualify in P3, and then didn't have the rear tyre problem that I had, so I'm assuming he's like P6 or something. So he's probably going to beat me this race, but he is on 0 points, and I'm on 55 so far, so that's fine. As Kobayashi is looking feisty, rather like Barrichello, but that's not going to stop me. As I go with fastest lap of the race, lap 8 was the fastest lap of the race as we come round the chicane. Now get him right up behind him, and he's paused the game, and we've restarted again now. It's telling me that I've got the fastest lap, and I've hit the barrier there, so I've lost a lot of time, but then I've clattered into him, unfortunately, and lost a lot of time, so that's a shame. But nevertheless, we are going to be catching him in these braking zones because the computer tends to brake far too early. As you can see there, again, about 6 metres on him in one corner. But that'll do me. That will do me ever so nicely as I brake into the back of him here and look to get him with DRS on this straight. So DRS detection zone was that white line that I just crossed there, and then we'll go past another one there. Bam, DRS, double DRS zone. I've got it to fly past him. Yeah, I'm going to cruise past him there. There's nothing you can do about that. And then I'm going to get a second bite at it after this chicane. Well, I should do. Yep, there we go. So that's 2 nice cheeky chunks of DRS for me to munch on. And someone's in the pit lane as well, so I think that's... oh no, I haven't overtaken them. They're quite ahead of me because of the silly little pit lane takes you to turn 2 on this track, so I didn't gain a pit lane position there, but I have just posted the fastest lap of the race again. That was 2 tenths faster than my previous lap, even with the overtake on it and me breaking into the back of Kobayashi about 6 times. But nevertheless, we are onward and upward and looking at about... oh, you can see a yellow dot just ahead. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions ahead Sutil is, so he's in quick math 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5. He's P5. Sutil is, and well, that's actually achievable. I mean, look at the state of these cars. I'll be the only one on mix 3 here, I think. I can have them all. Got 4 laps, 6 cars. We're talking about 1.25 cars per lap. That's possible. That might be hideous maths, that was just a guess. But even so, we've got Heidfeld. Oh no, it's less than that because we've only got 3 laps now. We're on to lap 11, so probably not reachable. But even so, I'm going up the back of Heidfeld now. Looking really feisty. I'm not going to let these guys... I'm at least going to get the first 3. Even if I don't... Yes, and I set the fastest lap again into the 112s. Thoroughly into the 112s. We're on with a 12-minute .6 as I go up. Heidfeld's inside. Neck and neck as we go into this corner. Got to watch not to hit the back of Wemmy, and I do, and destroy my tyre. Oh, no. I've destroyed my wing, and... Oh, that's the end of this race. I don't even know what's happened. Don't even know. I mean, oh, I paused it too late. Basically, I've clattered into the back of him and completely lost it. And that is the icing on the cherry on the top of the cake for this race. That really is it. I'm not going to get any points. What can I say? That isn't really very good, is it? I mean, my rear tyres are always dead, so I'm going to have to pit at the end of this lap, try and stop Kobayashi getting past me. Last time I was going to pit, Kobayashi was behind me as well. Kobayashi's like the pit boss, the pit menace for me this race. It's like, jeez, Kobe. Every time I'm pitting, he's near me. So, I'm being called into the bits by my garage, and no wonder. I have no front wing to guide me. And Kobayashi will then overtake me. So will Barrichello, putting it to option, so they put me on the red compound, because I don't want to go on the yellow compound, because I've only got about 2 laps left. Well, 3 laps. Well, 2 laps. Yeah, 2 laps. Because we've just finished lap 11 there. Well, isn't that lovely? So, as you can see, a car is about to overtake me. I'm not sure which sort of car it is. I think it's Rosberg. Rosberg down in P16. Some serious mechanical issues with that Mercedes, or Rosberg's underperforming. And we are just going to cruise through these 2 laps. I don't think a lot of action will take place. Even so, we shall cruise and hope for the best. And if we cut to the end, not a lot did happen. I'm still behind Perez, and Lewis Hamilton has won the race, like I said at the start. So there's no real gain there, but we do cut the last chicane, but we really care, so we're down in P15. It's a disaster race, but it is a finish, and points are needed at the next destination in the Formula 1 calendar. I finished P15. Second race on the bounce, no points. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.